Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wyndburgh. This is session 57. Today is the 7th of September, the day of Brazilian independence. Um, Very happy to be here today. As per usual, I am Commander Rod, your DM and host for this session. With me today are a couple of new faces. That's right, we're getting a couple of new players joining us today and joining the Wyndburgh Wardens as members of the party. Now, unfortunately, because I'm a terrible, terrible DM and a very bad forgetty person, I forgot to add them to our introductory little video that plays that shows all of the characters. But I'm going to pretend like the reason for that is that, well, technically when the session starts, they're not part of the Wardens yet, so they don't get to show up. Anyway, let me introduce you to our two new players before we get to our day players. Joining in as Orchimedes Demon Scorcher, or if we were to say it correctly, it
Orchimedes Demon Scorcher.
He's an orc. He's a very, very strong boy. He's playing an artificer and a paladin. With us playing Orchimedes is Kamazar. Say hi, Kamazar.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that. Look at that. The person with the best mic apart from myself in this entire party.
Oh,
Makes me very happy. Come on, Yak. You know.
yeah. Mine is a USB mic. I need to upgrade.
Very true. I recommend the Fifine or the Fifine. I don't fucking know how to say it.
Send me a link to that later.
I will. It's pretty cheap. It's like $80.
Okay.
Would you feel bad if mine was also a USB microphone?
There you go.
Yes, extremely bad. Actually.
Mine is actually technically my
Lame.
current one is a USB microphone, so it just also takes a condenser. So,
Right.
and next up we have our second new player of the day joining us, playing a wood elf sorcerer of the draconic bloodline, Nadia. We have Lena. Say hi, Lena.
Hiya, excited to be here.
And something that is super fun is that this is both Kamazar and Lena's very, very, very first Dungeons and Dragons campaign. This is the first time that they're playing 5th edition, but also regular Dungeons and Dragons and not Baldur's Gate 3. So, for those of you at home watching that have never played D&D before, just do it. Just join. And you'll see
What's
that
D&D
these
again?
no idea. Anyway,
Yeah, okay.
these two are having their first go, and let me tell you, the stuff that they've prepared for their characters are absolutely incredible. And I'm very excited to have them here. So thank you both for being here. I really appreciate you.
Thanks for having us.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. And next up, we have our day players. Emily will be a little late. She should be arriving in about 15, 20 minutes, something like that. She'll still need a minute to set up. But we have, as per usual, playing Josiah Saltbrook, the Warlock Paladin, human Czar. And finally, we have Dale, the redacted Bard and Rogue. Say hi, Dale.
Hi, Dale.
There you go. I was hoping you would go for it.
Oh, come on. You set me up so well.
I did. That was the whole point. All right. So, last we left off, let me get some nice...
That's going to be important for me because I wasn't there for the latter end.
Very true. Saltbrook, would you like to do the recap today?
We're gonna get Gen Alpha recaps. Let's go.
We entered the sanctum with items inside of it. There was several little creatures inside of the tubes. Yes. And when we walked up to the tubes, I was like, I must cast detect good and evil. And I detected 7 undead cretins alive in the tubes. Yes. So I went around the room and looked at the giant tome, and I was like, I have literacy rating of 5. And then I read the book, and the book was like, you smell like piss. And I cried, and then I'm like, okay. And then I stole the book because I'm a bad person, and then we killed all the little creatures inside the tubes, except for those 2 gremlins who were salvageable. And now I'm pressing the button to
The button to do what?
release them from having.
There we go.
I'm gonna press the button, and then Josiah just immediately disappears.
You just hear the echo of his voice. Ah!
No, it does the pop thing when Goku does instant transmission and like DBZ abridge. Just like,
Yes.
It would appear that my microphone cut out at an opportune moment.
It's very funny. It's very funny.
Yes.
It's very comedic. So,
And then yes, go ahead, Mr. DM.
Kamazar and Lena, just to give it less of a brain rot explanation.
Arachnid.
A spider.
No, sorry, that's the only explanation you're getting. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that's it. It's over. No more
Okay.
explanation. No, but the last, the previous session, actually, before that, the players were investigating a town called Hellgate Dell on the northeastern border of the Federation, close to the border of the Kingdom of Sylvania. There,
No
a
relation.
massacre had taken place, and they were sent in. They essentially decided to go in and investigate after they received help from the Regnum of Magna. Once they arrived, they started their investigations and started learning some very interesting things about what transpired in the town. However, Kamazar, thank you for the subscription with Prime. Thank you. Put an inspiration on your page.
Are we
Real
getting
one, though.
inspiration for subscribing now?
Yes.
Where's my 47?
And everyone that subscribes on the channel, they get to choose who gets inspiration.
Oh.
Question. What the fuck is this inspiration?
I told
You'll
you.
see soon. You'll see very soon.
What's an inspiration?
Don't.
It's the heroic one, right?
They used to be called hero points in earlier versions, but
Where do I click?
Don't worry. Hold on.
I think you have to add it in your
10th level.
editing.
There it is.
Yeah.
If you click on that now, you'll see that it has a number of charges. Add 1 to that. It's in your equipment if you refresh your page.
Uh-huh.
So, it just so happened that Ethilden's dragon, Thalion, disappeared completely after being turned into a dog in order to be very inconspicuous. And as they were searching for Thalion, they discovered a passage that led them into an underground area. They slowly realized that this area with reverse gravity was the Shadowfell. The Shadowfell is a demi-plane of existence. It's a mirror of the material plane where our adventures take place. And this is essentially a warped reflection of the normal world. And inside of this, of the Shadowfell, they found gigantic buildings such as the cathedral where everyone is in right now. They fought terrifying monsters in order to find a way to Thalion. And while deciphering the secrets of this first circular, this domed area, they found 2 survivors inside of these pillars. And once Ithilden opened these doors after investigating and following these scratch marks on the ground, she found herself staring at 2 giant dragons on top of an altar with this powerful green magic emanating from the ground. And she realized that the dragon on the right was her dragon, Thalion, much bigger than he ever had appeared before. And on the other side, a dragon that looked very similar. Oops, wrong music. There we go. I was supposed to have it repeating, but I didn't. Good DM, Rod. Good job. Anyway, despite their phenotypical differences, Ithilden, having dragons as one of her favored type of foes as a ranger, was able to detect that they were both from the same species, just different in a phenotypical sense. And that is where things ended last session. And here we are. As the doors open, Saltbrook and Dale, since you two are currently the only 2 players that are here for these characters, as the doors open, you see as Ithilden gasps, and she stares at Thalion for a moment until her gaze focuses on the other dragon. These 2 dragons are chained down to the ground, standing inches out of each other's reach, gnashing and trying to claw at each other. This is a very uncommon behavior for Thalion. You had never seen him like this. Even when he would be in battle with you guys, he was always composed. He was always following Ithilden's commands and orders.
Except for that fight with Grim.
Sure, but that was that was
That was
not like
thing.
this.
Yeah.
That was not like this. This is Thalion at his most feral, and as she takes a moment to look at the dragon on the left, she looks back at all of you, and she says, "We need to get him out of there right now."
Okay. Question: how?
Good question.
She struggles to come up with the. As the true dragons are going at it with each other, you see that they're pulling on massive chains, and Ithilden seems to be, for the very first time, at a loss of what to do. She doesn't know how to react. In the meantime, Orchimedes and Nadia, you both begin to regain consciousness, and you find yourselves stuck inside of translucent obsidian tubes. In the center of the room where you're at, you see this purple glow emanating from a carving on this rock, this deep slate rock floor. And closer to you, Orchimedes, and on the other side of the room for you, Nadia, you see a group of people that you had never seen before. And you begin to regain consciousness. Is there anything either of you would like to do?
I will attempt to smash the obsidian.
Okay.
So I want to get that out.
Orchimedes,
That's a reasonable response.
as you look down and try to figure out what you have on you, you realize that all of the really, really good equipment that you used to have is gone.
Mm-hmm.
However, as you look down, you see that there are what seem to be ashes and scraps of clothing. But you also see that this is a very large tube. And you notice that anything that isn't organic has been completely vaporized. In fact, you find a few items inside of your tube. You find a blunderbuss, a suit of heavy armor, chainmail, hand axe, and a warhammer.
40k.
Every war has its hammer, John. 40k. What would you like to do, Archimedes?
Is it possible to strike the tube with the warhammer? Try break out?
The tube is large, but to reel back and hit it with your warhammer is going to be a bit difficult. You can absolutely try, but that will incur disadvantage.
Sure.
Okay? Give me a strength check, please.
19.
On a 19, Archimedes, you bash your warhammer. You manage to find just the right position to get your body in to just bring that thing down against the wall of the pillar. And as it hits, you hear a crack. Saltbrook, you hear a faint but strong, deep thump coming from your right-hand side, coming from one of the pillars.
I'm
Nadia.
gonna walk over there. Oh, never mind.
No, all good. We're gonna cut to Naria real quick. Naria, what are
Okay.
you doing?
I feel like my character would be trying to investigate kind of what it's made out of and how it could potentially be broken.
Okay, so are you investigating this? You're investigating the physical form of this. You're not investigating its magic.
Actually, yeah, I feel like my character would be investigating its magic.
Okay, then for that, please give me an Arcana check.
So it says 11.
Okay, on an 11, something's weird. Something's off. Your connection to the weave right now as a sorcerer, it's damp. It's almost as if there's a wet blanket on top of you. It's cold. You're dazed and separated from this abundant magical energy that always surrounds you. And right now you're feeling drained, Nadia. There is something very wrong about what's happening. And as you go to try and investigate the magic surrounding you in this pillar, it's almost as if your own weave doesn't want to respond to you. Your connection to it is off. And although you get some small inklings here and there, you can't really tell what the purpose of this pillar is, but you can tell that there is some type of necrotic energy that's surrounding you. Is there anything you would like to do with that information?
Not sure. Sorry.
That's okay. That's perfectly fine. Sometimes we hit dead ends. Let's go back to Saltbrook.
I'm gonna walk over to where the bang was. I'm not too interested in Mr. Valione.
Okay.
Wow.
In the background, you still hear these massive dragons just going at it towards each other. And as you approach, you see that the orc that you saw earlier is awake and armed and trying to get out.
I see. Does he look like infuriated? How does the orc look? What's his mindset?
Kamazar, how does Archimedes look right now trying to get out?
Confused and probably a bit angry because he's stuck.
That's fair. Okay. I'd like to wait for him to take his next swing, and then I'd like to open the door because if he's gonna swing at me, I'd like him to be off bounds.
Okay. Put inspiration
Is
on
the
your
control
page,
panel?
Saltbrook.
Oh, thank you. Is the control panel the same as the other ones?
Yes.
All right, cool. Then I will hit the release key, not the finish key.
Okay.
I could really just kill the characters at this moment.
Oh boy.
I have all the power.
TPK, 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 TPK.
Yeah, do that to the people having their first session ever. Great idea.
Yeah, it's a good lesson. Don't hold anything too dear.
Learn to let go.
I love it.
I hit the release button.
Fucking Dark Souls over here.
Yeah.
Oh, you just
You
hit the
died.
release button?
Yeah.
Okay.
Never clunk.
Orchimedes, as you're about to swing again, you reel back and you notice that with a hiss, the front surface of the pillar seems to be sliding into the floor in front of you, and it opens completely. Next to you, you see a old-looking human with white
Fuck
hair. I'm joking. You see a middle-aged human with white hair.
He's 30.
Yes, that's middle-aged.
Middle age is 50, bro. What the hell?
Well, at least in this setting, probably.
Depends on how quick it is for you to get your middle-age crisis.
True, I guess.
You see a man, a human, with white beard and white hair, wearing an eye patch, also missing his left eye. But what draws your attention immediately, Orchimedes, is that the feeling you normally get from the presence of your oath seems to be responding in some kind of way to this man. There's a certain level of connection there. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna ask him if he has any connection to Woolgraf.
Who?
The
In
answer would be
character.
no.
In character response, by the way, is who?
Shit to put me in here.
No. I can't say that I do.
I think I have a note on that.
Bro's taking notes over there.
At least someone is.
Oh. Oh, yeah, nope, yep, I just remembered. It's familiar to me.
Okay.
Fucking course it is.
Dale, is that a backstory thing?
The one that you gave me, yeah.
Wulgreth.
Yep.
Okay. Dale,
I might have missed something.
at the mention of Wulgreth, you know exactly who that is.
Yeah.
Wulgreth is supposed to be a legend. There are whispers that go about in dark corners talking about a hidden castle, a hidden lair of a completely insane wizard who abandoned his humanity. Legends tell of either a meager alchemical laboratory to a grand hall filled with riches and powerful magical artifacts, and that all that come to his domain perish. In short, this guy's bad news.
Yep. So, if he knows that, and this is... Oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
I'm not going to respond to their conversation. I'm just going to keep it in mind for now.
I see. Okay. As the two of you's conversation is going on, Nadia, is there anything you would like to do? You see across from you that the orc that was in that pillar has come out. He has been set free.
Call for help?
I feel like I would try to wave to the people in front of me. Try to get their attention. To
Do we even know what
release
sound
me
is?
as well.
Okay. I'm gonna ask perception checks from Saltbrook and Dale. I'm going to roll
You
it.
got it.
I'm gonna roll it for the
Perception?
others. Yeah, perception.
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 I got a 32. That's a nat
Never,
20.
never mind. You hear it. Like she waves, but you hear it.
Okay.
The
Just the
subtle,
particles in the air like vibrating.
the subtle
through
fucking.
waving.
Zar's microphone just died.
Zara, do you want to alert the rest of us to that?
I don't know if I'm done with my conversation with Mr. Orchimedes yet.
Okay. Let me. I haven't rolled for perception yet, so give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead. If you don't, I'll just like look over and say, "Hey, Dale, there's something over there. Go investigate."
I got a 1, so 7.
You're lost in thought, Dale.
Well, I mean, the
You're busy
two
taking
dragons
notes.
fighting is probably catching my attention more
Yeah,
than a
very
woman
true.
silently
enough.
waving.
Fair enough.
While this is
Yeah.
happening, Ethilden makes her way into the room. She just runs in, and you see her put her bow on her back, and she extends her hands, trying to get the attention of these dragons, trying to do something to get them to stop.
Mhm.
And she begins to
I-
speak in Draconic.
I'm just gonna mutter as soon as she goes in there. It's like, okay, fine, just go in without a plan, sure.
Grim rushes in.
And of course, Grim has to follow. Nope.
There we go. There it is.
Oh.
Measure movement. I forgot to set up measure movement. I'm stupid. Also, Zar, if you want to be in Tabletop Sim, it's open.
Oh,
I'm in
yeah.
Tabletop Sim right now.
It's okay. I'm good with watching. I think.
Okay. Because you're also playing Space Marine 2.
Not right now, but
Oh, okay. Call my bluff, goddamn.
A new hand touches.
Oh,
no,
Oh no, not this quest again! Not now! No!
Oh no!
I'm in the car, but I'm listening.
Okay.
hell
I
yeah,
am
baby.
driving as fast
Well,
as I can.
Athildon just ran into the feral dragons, and I'm definitely not getting in between that.
Well,
so
since you're
I got
listening in, Ethildon,
Yay.
as Ethel runs into the room, not in the middle of them, obviously, she puts her bow on her back, extends her hands to the sides, essentially trying to catch the attention of these two warring dragons, and begins speaking in Draconic, trying to calm them down. What does she say?
Najot vazis varmetos lekiri. Lekiri.
So silly.
Toheras.
What does she say?
Oh, that's a question. Is that a Cybertruck? My God, I think it is.
Emily.
see a Cybertruck when I was driving through.
I told you I'm in the car.
And suddenly a Cybertruck appears from the ether, and then spontaneously combusts!
Total party kill. Game over.
Cybertrucks explode. Everyone dies.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Elon.
She yells, basically like, "Get a hold of yourselves. When does dragonkind fight among itself?"
As you say that, Ethel, your telepathic bond with Thalion is reopened outside of your control. And again, it is not his voice that comes through.
Ay, meu Deus.
You stand to control me. Your blood tainted, your lineage broken, and yet you have the audacity to attempt to control one such as I. Do you see? Do you see, brother? They are all the same.
And as this dragon speaks this, Thalion pulls against his restraints in sheer anger and fury. And suddenly, in every single one of you, every player, every single one of you's minds, you hear the following.
I see I've got some visitors. Might as well make preparations. I think I'll bring my toys home with me now. I'll see you soon.
And as the voice fades from your minds, Thalion and this other dragon disappear in a flash of green light. And in front of
Kidding
you,
me?
in front of you, Ethel, this green circle of energy, very reminiscent of the corrupted awakening that Saltbrook went through earlier. In fact, it's the same hue of green. It begins to slowly fade away until it disappears. And you're left to the silence and the echoes of the cathedral that you're in.
She like kind of immediately has this like anger fueled breakdown, like no, 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 no.
And
Get up.
Ethel, you feel your telepathic bond sever. It's not that it's muted, it's just gone. And since you're in the car and you're not here, you begin to lose consciousness.
Ayo.
Just makes the the Gmod sound. It's like. "Patoop."
I know
Just-
Czar has it. I'm just waiting for him
come
to
on,
use it.
do it, do it.
You know
The
you want to.
soundboard. The soundboard.
What happened to the soundboard?
Okay, yeah, sure, fine, whatever.
I farted it.
Oh, I muted him. Okay, that's why.
Oh God.
There it is.
Awesome.
The Thilden shit.
I'm going to shit your pants. All right. Sorry, you have
All
no
right, I'm
more
muting. I'm
soundboard.
dead.
Yep. Ithilden falls down to the ground, completely unconscious. There. I always try to find it, and I always miss it.
Nice.
What is happening?
That's the best.
Azar did.
sound effect.
Azar did the iron pipe.
Metal
sound.
pipe sound.
Galvanized
Or metal
squares
pipe.
built.
Wait. You ready? You ready? Go.
Baba Booey.
Oh, I hate you all. All right, I'll see you
Perfect.
in 15 minutes.
All right, 15 minutes. All right, and now
ET
enough with
unlocked
the
in 15
soundboards!
minutes? No.
Ithilden falls down to the ground unconscious. Grim rushes to her side, trying to figure out what's wrong. Kirith runs in as well, as does Malvir. Malvir immediately begins trying to figure out what's wrong, and she's going to roll medicine.
Net one immediately.
Niet one.
Niet one. Amazing.
Yeah.
+5, so that's a 16. Malvir turns over to you, Dale, because she has direct line of sight to you. And oh my god, I've never done a Malvir voice. And she
Excuse
says,
me?
Yeah.
she's unconscious. I don't really know what to do.
No, continue.
And now we go back to here. Saltbrook, your conversation with Orchimedes.
I think it was his turn to speak, unless he's simply like,
Do you know about Wolgrath? Whograth?
who? Who?
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Go for it, Kamazar.
But what the zork are you doing here?
A bit of a unexpected detour.
Uh-huh.
It seems
Sorry, that really got me.
no. But it seems as if that we have stumbled upon some form of horrendous experiment, and you just so happen to be luckier than the others.
Lucky how?
You were not incinerated. I'm going to gesture to one of the tubes of incinerated ashes.
Orchimedes, as you look over to the side, you see many other pillars similar to yours. And with your paladin sensitivity, you can sense, people around and people being alive near you. You sense overwhelming darkness surrounding you, and in each one of these pillars, death, including the one you're in.
I'm just going to ominously look over towards the wood elves thing. I'm just going to have that be when I
Ominously
noticed
mog.
it. Ominously mog the orc.
Roll a mog check.
Roll mogging check. I will in a minute.
Okay.
He did add that to his fucking thing, so
It's somewhere.
So
Crash
dumb.
the website just by rolling a magic crap on the dice.
Kamazar, what would you like to do?
I'm not actually sure.
Okay. So Kamazar, you have you're still technically inside of this pillar. In front of you, there's this large room, and you have flashes of memory. You remember a little bit of what you were doing here, and you do remember being incapacitated and knocked unconscious. In fact, right now, despite the fact that you are able to sense the darkness in this room, your feelings are as well dampened. There is this dread in your heart. There is this lack of motivation, lack of passion, lack of anything. There's this numbness that's gripping your heart. Being where you are right now is almost siphoning you of who you are.
Can I do an Arcana check to find out more?
Sure, absolutely.
I got an 8.
Okay. Orchimedes, you just woke up. You are inside a weird fucking tube. You're surrounded by people you don't know. You are completely unstable right now. Focusing on the magic of things around you, it's just not gonna happen. You're barely able to understand what's happening to your body and to your soul and to you. That trying to figure out what's surrounding you right now is not going to be the case.
Let's just say, my friend, you are in a very, very terrible place. I would recommend you rise and steel yourself for what may come ahead. I'll offer him a hand.
Will you take it? Orchimedes?
Sure.
There you go.
Roll
So-
initiative.
Uh,
No, I'll help him up.
okay.
What's initiative?
Solprok, as you pull, despite the fact that you are pretty strong, this dude is massive. This dude is taller
Badass.
than Grim. This is a 400-pound, 7'7" unit. Oof. And above anything else, you notice that this isn't a half orc. This is a full-blooded orc, which are rare in Faerun. Last you heard, Solbrook, as a former coalition mercenary, you had heard that the Crumfang tribes of the Plain of Standing Stones had signed some sort of treaty that they broke, and the coalition was forced to attack. That was
Very intriguing.
That is the information that you know from your backstory.
Gotcha.
And you as well, Saltbrook, you feel a weird kinship with this orc. In fact, you feel a slight tapping on your shoulder from behind you.
I don't want to look because I don't want to look like a schizo, but I'll use my mind to telepathically be like, yes.
That orc is a paladin as well, Father. He's not just like you, but you two are not so different, at least from what I can tell.
It feels as such. I recall this feeling from home, but it is good to feel it again.
There is something strange about him, though.
There is about us all.
Well, that's not untrue, but there's a darkness about him I can't place. It's not malignant, but it's there. Not
You said we were more similar, did you not?
You're not wrong.
I see. There's another one in the other tube. I have to go speak to them as well.
You
Thank
say
you
that
for the heads up.
You say
No,
that to Lyra?
Yes.
Okay. Orchimedes, give me a wisdom check.
Okay. Eight.
Remember when
Eight
I
is
told
just your
you
unlucky number.
Remember when I told you that you were using up all of your good rolls yesterday?
Remember for my wisdom is shit.
It don't matter. It could have been a nat 20. Yeah, no, you don't. You might have perceived something to do
The
with
lights
your.
are on, but no one's home.
Yeah, you're still too off balance mentally. You just woke up. Give an orc a break.
I'm gonna walk over to the tube. Yes.
Okay. Dale, you watch Saltbrook heading over to the other tube.
Huh? What?
Will you follow him?
Yeah. No, I immediately also look at like the orc and it's like,
Sort of racism.
Orchimedes, you see.
Well, he looks like a very perturbed orc, so I'm not gonna try and bother with him right
You
now.
see a very thin, almost like a twink, wearing.
Okay.
Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong?
That is incredibly reductive, but not inaccurate.
Exactly. So you see this twink wearing a porcelain mask and a black hood over their head. You can't discern if you're looking at a man or a woman or even what species they are. It's just extremely ambiguous. And one moment it looks like you're staring at a human, but something about their gait is wrong. Something about their stance, their posture. There's something off about this person. But you can't help but stare as they walk away.
Yeah, I go over to Saltbrook, saying, "Is like, are you sure that was a good idea?"
What, releasing someone who was going to be turned into an undead freak?
Well, he also could have been, but we don't know. Do you know who that person is?
Do I know who you are?
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god.
Okay, first off, ouch. Second,
Am I wrong?
Oh dear.
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but, I had plenty of opportunities to stab you in the back, and I never took them, so you can trust me. I don't know about him.
Dale, put
He's a-
inspiration on your page, please.
Yeah. Am I full on inspiration? No, I'm not. Perfect.
Oh, nice. Nice. You're welcome, by the way.
No problem.
If I hadn't
Regardless.
given you inspiration before Czar, I would have given it to you for that one.
Yeah.
What's the problem with giving me another one?
Too fast. There's a cooldown.
Too fast.
Yeah. I see. Benediction.
Go for it, Saltbrook.
Regardless, there's a feeling about him. I have a connection to him. Something to do with my status as a paladin. I believe we can trust him.
Okay, if you say so.
I do. Now this
Yeah,
one...
begrudgingly going along with your convictions.
I did 456 damage last session. You can't talk to me like that.
So,
Nadia,
oh,
you
yeah.
see
Yep.
2 people approach your pillar. One of them you
yeah.
recognize as a man. The other, you are not so sure. You don't know what you're looking at.
I'm gonna poke the release button.
As you do,
Thank you.
the front-facing surface of the pillar slides down and goes into the floor. Nadia, as it happens, you see, you're able to see more clearly the translucent, almost frosted glass effect of that pillar wall gone, and you are able to breathe easier. That weight on your shoulders, that wet towel on you, it's still there, but it's more like a moist towelette now. It's still there, but it's a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
Can I also notice her having the same feeling we're all going through?
Sure. That would be
Probably insight.
Yeah, that would be an
Yeah.
insight check.
Okay, my passive insight is 16, but here we go. Okay, so that is an 18 plus. What's my insight? 6. Okay.
There you go.
27.
Yeah.
With that, with the 27, Dale, you can tell a little more than that. It's not just that she's going through the same thing we're going through. It's that this seems to be affecting her more than others. It's almost as if whatever effect you're feeling, it's doubled on her.
So I'll immediately break the tension by just looking at her and just going like first time.
Not the first time.
Okay.
Thanks. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
So you've been squeezing it too before.
Yes, it's not the most enjoyable of things.
I do not doubt that.
Lena, put inspiration on your page for that one.
Everybody's getting inspiration.
It really
Goddamn.
caught me.
Who?
You.
You-
Sorry? Me?
Yeah, you gonna
Put an
Thank
inspiration on your
you.
page. Let me make sure here that you have the
All right. I will greet I will greet her as.
Oh yeah, he has a bunch of different aliases.
Yeah, I just immediately extend my hand saying, Dusan Kamu, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Put my head in my hand real quick because he's flat faced lying.
Can I make kind of like
To see if he's lying.
Insight, yeah.
Okay, Dale, roll a deception for me.
Sure thing, pal!
And Nadia,
I get an advantage.
roll insight for me.
Dale with a plus 77 to deception check.
Okay, so 17 plus That is going to be a 39 total.
Okay, Nadia, all you have to
Holy
do
crap.
is beat a 39.
Holy
Roll a nat
crap.
20. Roll a nat 20 or no.
Yeah. Your only
It's really
chance
just
is
nat
to
20
roll
or
it.
bust.
It's nat 20 or
Nat
bust.
20 or bust.
I'm
Nat
so
20 or bust.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
To be fair,
would
this
be-
is what his character's around.
Wait, this
so.
would be a perception check.
No,
No,
it's an
insight.
insight. You have a
Oh,
plus
insight.
0
Okay.
to.
Oh,
So it's nat 20 or
that's
bust.
hilarious.
Duh.
Good.
Wait, who left?
I got a solid 11.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Nadia, you squint your eyes trying to figure out if this guy's lying to you. And as you do, man, does he look like he's telling the truth. He said that with such conviction. You fully believe him.
Hi. I'm Naria. Sorry, can you repeat your name again, please? I didn't get that.
Can't look at your...
Dusan, come on.
Okay, I was about to say, can't look at your page.
Yep. I remember the what I wrote down. Come on. Yeah. Okay.
Can't say the same for me.
Oof. Oh, all right, pal. Anyway. Yeah, Dusan. My friends call me Deucey.
Hi, Deucey.
Just had to empty the
Sorry.
piss
Nice
bucket
to
on
meet
back.
you.
A pleasure to meet you.
And next to you, Nadia, you see the man that pressed the button to free you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't forget about you. What's your name?
Josiah Saltbrook. I'll extend a hand. Pleasure to meet you.
He has a very recognizable face.
So Naria is very reluctant to shake others' hands.
Okay.
And yeah, she just goes, thank you. Pleased to meet you.
To be fair, my hands are probably drenched in like the blood of the creatures we killed before here.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
cleric beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it would be like kind of trying to shake their hands and then kind of like shaking it off afterwards.
No, I'm pretty sure we're all. It's like one of those real-time cutscenes where we're all like covered in like the battle damage we experienced. So we're all just like,
Fabulous.
I am
we
here
are
for good health.
totally sane. We're totally sane individuals.
We promise. We're
Love
just
it.
covered
We
in blood
promise.
and guts and feces.
Well, I mean, you can trust me. Would I ever lie to you?
Yes.
As far
Yeah.
as Nadia
Yes, I
knows, you are the most trustworthy individual she has ever seen. Honest. What did you
Scout's
say?
honor.
Deucey.
Juicy,
Deucey.
honest, juicy. Never tells a lie.
Also, hello, Emily. Thank you for joining us fully.
Hello.
Welcome.
By the way, Zar, I like literally cackled out loud in my vehicle when you said, "Do I know you?"
Do I know you? It wasn't that aggressive. It was just like a little jab. Like, do I know you?
I do love it though. It's moments like those that make it worth it. Nadia, give me a perception check, please.
Okay.
You got that +5 on it.
Put that +5 on it.
Oh, it's 8.
Wow.
Why is it
you're
always
rolling-
8 with me?
I was about to say.
It's always 8 with me.
Man. Nadia, there's something off about this guy. You stare at him, and when you look down at his hand that's extended, he's wearing something that's almost making your vision hurt a little bit. His gloves. You can't tell what it is about them, but you can't focus your eyes on them. It's almost painful to look at, almost like a very bright reflection.
I assume it would be some sort of magic, so
It could be.
can I roll Arcana?
Normally, in a moment like this,
Or
if you were able to investigate the gloves that he's
investigate, right.
well, if you were able to investigate or study the gloves that he's wearing, then you would roll for
Okay.
Arcana. But at a distance like this and just staring at it, it would be very difficult to actually
Okay.
figure it
right.
out, because Arcana in itself has a level of investigation, which is, you're trying to investigate something, but investigate its magic or understand what magic it is that you are encountering right now.
Okay.
But I'll allow you to roll history if you would like, because of your background, specifically
yeah.
with his gloves.
Okay. So I got a 17.
On a 17, Narya, that's very good. You remember stories when you were younger, back during the time where you were still studying and trying to figure out how to control your weave magical abilities. You remember a story about a pair of gloves that were supposed to have been created by the dragon god Bahamut. And they were called the Arcanist's gloves, or the Arcanist's gauntlets. And these fit the description extremely well. This is a holy relic for those that follow Bahamut as a religion, and an extremely powerful artifact.
I feel like at this point she would think, okay, that's great, but also she feels weird, doesn't she? Because there was something going on with her connection with Weave,
Yes.
her magic. So I feel like she would want to figure out what the hell's going on.
Okay. You can take the information you just learned and set it aside for a later point.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. All right. Since she has just arrived, let's go over here. Ethel,
I have come.
suddenly you regain consciousness. And you find yourself surrounded by Kirith, Grim, and Malvir looking down at you. And Malvir's big bug eyes staring at you with tears streaming down her cheeks. Oh my god, and she's going to die, and I don't
Comes to and
know.
immediately swings at whatever's closest.
She what?
No, I was joking. She comes to and immediately swings at whatever's closest.
Yeah.
Just right hook, just Melvin.
Zar, metal pipe, go!
Straight right to Malvir's face.
Zar, metal pipe, go!
Oh shit, I think I have you muted. Oh, there he is.
Oh wait, I
Nailed
have
it.
it muted too. God damn it!
Uh,
Ready in,
Unlucky.
in 3, 2, 1, go! Okay,
Oh,
well,
I typed the metal wrong.
okay, there we go. Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
thank God. All right,
Comedy is all about
Hey, Tubby.
timing. Anyway,
so Ethel, how do you react?
Yep.
You have just fallen down to the floor, lost consciousness completely, and just regained
Yeah.
it. You're surrounded by Kirith, Grim, and Malvir.
How long was I out?
I want to say like 5 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad. She just kind of like immediately like lightly pushes Malvir off her and like scurries out of the center of attention.
Ah, good to see that you're still alive. I was starting to get a little concerned. I was gonna have to do mouth to mouth.
She's not hearing anything.
Just tinnitus. Shell shock.
Literally.
Are you alright? You seem a little pale. Well, paler than usual.
Damn, how pale you think I am? No, she's my fantasy. That means she actually does have tan.
Oh. You look a little pale. There. The sentence ends there.
Oh my lord. Just being a dick. So is Charlie right now, Jesus. She just kind of like grabs at her chest.
Okay.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, she's staring into the void, not really processing being awake and sentient.
She has succumbed to madness.
You
Basically.
also realize again, your bond is still gone. It's just not there. There's an emptiness in your heart. What is going on?
She just shakes her head and looks around again.
Right. Still have to find Thalion. Maybe one of these rooms could provide us an answer. And Grim goes back into the middle room. And Ethel, as you look through the doors, you see that Grim immediately goes towards the big table with the books on it, and he just begins to try and pour through the books. Orchimedes.
With like, oh sorry.
Orchimedes, what you doing?
You? I will also move towards the center where Grim is.
As you step outside, you look to your right and you see a tiefling woman, you see an elf, and you see what looks like a fairy. And to your left, you see the man that got you out, as well as the person.
The thing.
You also notice an elf inside of the pillar. The pillar's open, and she is free, but she has yet to leave the pillar. It seems that the three of them over there are conversing. But next to you, next to the table, you see something you have never seen before. It's a man made of metal. And he seems to be very focused on reading the giant book, even by your standards, Orchimedes. This is a massive book. It's open, wider than your chest. What's up?
Rod?
Yeah.
I shoved that book in my backpack at the end of last session.
That is true. He's just looking at the other scrolls then.
Fair enough.
The book respawned.
Then what you focus on, Orchimedes, is the fact that this table is absolutely gigantic, even by your standards. Even by your father's standards. And he was tall. You also notice that this metal man next to you has an arm that seems to be made of wood. No eyes in his sockets, just yellow glowing light protrudes out of them. He seems to pay you no mind.
Can I attempt to speak with him?
Absolutely. You can just say, I speak to him.
Sure. Yep.
What do you say?
And I was worrying everyone around here was small.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I was worried everyone else was fucking small. You're about normal height.
Right. Right, on account of how big the table is. Or on account of how tall I am. You're very tall.
Archimedes, nice to meet you.
Oh,
What's your name?
Grimorian Dragmire. Good to make your acquaintance. You're an orc. I've never met an orc before.
And, what's you?
Oh, right. Oh, and you see that he like very panically just sort of like looks at his right hand, which is also metal, and he's like, right, I forgot. Well, there's no sense in hiding it. I'm a warforged. I'm a creature, a living being constructed of wood and metal.
That's fucking amazing.
Thank you. We're not, normally people are so scared of me. That's a quite refreshing thing to hear. Thank you. I think orcs are amazing. I've never met one in person, so that's very, very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Immediate gym bros.
What's your workout routine? You're so jacked.
Oh, they're bonding.
Did you CrossFit?
A cross jab.
A cross crump. Crump fit.
Cross crop to do a skit.
A little crump fit. Oh my god.
Rate my crumpet.
Archimedes, you see that Grim just sort of looks around and is like, well, with how things normally work around here, we're probably picking you up and her as strays. So, welcome to the Wyndburgh Wardens. I'm Grim. That over there is Saltbrook. That one is Dale. Don't listen to him if he says otherwise. That there is Malvia. That is Ethildin, and that is Kirith. We are here looking for a dragon that Ethildin, and he he sort of gets very close to you, and he like whispers it to you so that Ethel doesn't hear it. It's a dragon that she lost, and we're trying to get it back. Don't say that out loud, or else she'll spank you, like in the face. It's not nice. She has a mean right hook.
Will she be able to reach?
She uses a bow, so reach is kind of a thing.
Fair.
So, what brings you to here? In fact, what is here? Do you know where we are?
That's a very good question. Do I know where we are?
You do. With your backstory, with your family's backstory as demon hunters, you do understand what the Shadowfell is, and you could believably put it together that you are in the Shadowfell. But where in the Shadowfell would be a matter of you putting together that the last thing you remember has to do with Woolgraf.
Okay.
Well, I know we somewhere in the Shadowfell.
Right, yeah, we gathered as much. But this cathedral, this building, this place, why were you here? And why were you trapped inside a tube?
Now that's a long story.
The harp sound effect plays as we dissolve into a flashback.
Where do we want to start? The beginning. I was born and
In the beginning,
My mommy.
in the beginning, yeah.
Yeah.
at the start.
So if you have something prepared for this, Kamazar, go for it. If not, make shit up. Canonize it.
So, I was on the hunt for Demon Scorcher relics that sort of brought me to a middleman who kind of pointed me in this direction. Unfortunately, that's kind of where the memory goes off. I don't remember the rest, and I woke up here.
Saltbrook, give me history, please. And Dale as well.
Two.
Yep, you got it, pal.
Saltbrook, that's
History, yes?
yes. Saltbrook, that's a
Okay.
big never mind for you.
Mm.
So that is a 4 plus 12, so 16.
On a 16, Dale, you have heard stories of the Demon Scorcher clan.
Demon Scorcher.
It used to be a tribe of orcs, nomadic orcs, that lived in the plain of Standing Stones. Last you heard from them, they had all been wiped out.
Oh, except
And-
for one.
And all you know is that their namesake came from the fact that they were consummate demon hunters and demon slayers.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you ended
Noted.
down here after looking for relics. What type of relics are you looking for? I know the Demon Scorcher, but I don't know what that is.
Yeah. I was looking for my clan relics. Taken.
These are family heirlooms.
Kinda.
Right. Alright. Well, I'm sure we can help you look for your family stuff, right? I mean, we are looking for a dragon, so where there's a dragon, there's normally relics. So, why not?
Sounds good.
And Grim.
Or, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right.
what?
And Grim turns
Boy, it's a
around.
Tuesday, isn't it?
Grim turns around and continues to look at the table, searching for whatever he can find to aid them in their search.
Wake up and greet the white Susan.
Ethel, you
Yeah.
see a very tall orc next to Grim, and the two seem to be just chatting. This orc is like 7'7". This is a massive unit of a man.
Okay. I have bigger problems than a big man.
Yeah, much bigger than a 7-foot orc. In fact, you have
Yo.
at least 2 giant-sized dragons to deal with.
But he's like kind of woozy and like
Yes.
puts a hand on Kirith and almost whispers to her, like, where is
Where is who?
he? I just said he.
He?
Yeah.
Okay. We don't know. Talion disappeared, and so did the other dragon. And then there was that green glow, and that disappeared too. And that's, a few minutes after, like, as soon as that happened, you just collapsed like a sopping wet sack of potatoes on the ground, just plek, and then you were out. Malvir here almost had the heart attack trying to get you up and trying to bring you back, and I told her there's no stress. She does this sometimes. I know you don't, but I was trying to keep her calm. Why'd you lie to me? You should have done that.
Be rude.
That's rude. I know. But you know what's also rude? Making sure you have a mental breakdown. So calm down. I suppose.
I know Malvir is the one who rolls for panic attacks,
Yeah.
but I would like to roll for a panic attack.
Yeah. 9. She's having a panic attack.
Yep, there we go.
I'm having a panic attack.
No. Oh, you.
Oh, I
Yeah.
want to roll for a panic attack.
Okay, roll for. I thought you
I'm
meant
rolling
like.
for a panic.
Okay. I thought you
But
wanted me
she's
to roll
also
for
having a
Malvern.
panic attack. We're both having a
No,
panic attack.
Malvir just like, I'm gonna go talk to Dale. He never lies to me.
So you
What's a
lied to me.
12 on a
I'm gonna
flat
go
20?
talk to Taylor. A 12?
Well, fuck you guys. I'm going home.
What was it?
You guys.
A 12? You're not
Yeah.
having a panic attack, but you're not feeling good, man. You're very stressed.
I am close enough.
Yes.
I grab the bow off my back and go to enter the bigger room with everyone else still on it. Or in it, I should say, not on it.
We're all on top of the room.
Yeah, we're on top of it, thank you.
As
Go on.
Knowing Grim, yeah, that is.
As you
possible.
come back, Ethel, you notice that there is an elf. An elf by this pillar talking to Saltbrook and Dale.
It's me.
And Grim and this orc seem to be boisterously laughing at each other's terrible jokes as they search the table.
I want to preface with what I am about to say as completely roleplay for my beloved newbies, who I have not come to know and love yet. She comes into the room and sees this. Both new people and Grim fucking laughing, apparently. And she just loses it. Like, Thalion is gone. My heart is gone. And we're picking up freaks and wasting time?
Well, actually, I'm looking for a way to restart whatever portal that was so we can go find him.
Also, I resent that.
She was talking about the pillar people, not you, Dale.
Oh.
I'm
We
gonna
all-
pull the big book out of my backpack.
We
I'm
all
gonna
came to
say-
the Shadowfell to look for your dragon, Ethel. We're not leaving here without him. Saltbrook, what do you do with the book?
I'm gonna throw it very deliberately at Grim and say, "Catch,
No, read.
read."
I cast book.
I cast book. I'm gonna put a fireball in each of these pages and use it like a goddamn thermobaric device.
Grim catches the book and he looks at it. All right. The fuck language is this?
I don't know. Toss it back. I can read it.
What language did I say it was last time?
Dude, I don't know. Some ancient text. Like
Oh,
old,
I
like
remember.
old
If
common.
only we had a lion to read this.
Ancient-
He was there when it was written.
Ancient Netherese common. Ancient Netherese human, essentially.
Yeah, that's an ancient Netherese common text.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. I can't read this.
Toss it back. I can read it.
And he tosses it back.
I just love to see like Grim just like it's like, oh, I see, and then just like takes some glasses, look at it for like 10 seconds, is like, I can't read this.
The joke, like, it's such a running joke for me that I love. Just this massive man with like.
Oh god, what are you drawing?
Tiny
Oh god,
little-
what is that? What
tiny
is that?
little glasses.
My peanuts. My peanuts.
No, no.
What are
Oh
you
my
doing?
God.
What are you doing?
Shut
What are
up.
you doing?
God.
He's straight
Fine.
jerking
Twitch.
it.
Here.
You can't
He's
draw that.
straight jerking it. He's straight jerking
There.
it. His peanuts.
He's getting his cock
There's-
out.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Better.
There's Grim with his big eye sockets. And then he has like the tiny little glasses.
Tiny reading.
Yeah. Excellent.
And he just looks at the pages and he's like, oh, yes, of course, I see. None of these
Like
words
every-
mean anything to me.
Yes, I recognize some of these words.
I will cast.
For example, bug, right here.
I will cast comprehend languages and
Yeah.
read and try and find it. That'll also go on the gauntlet. But
Okay.
I'm gonna try and find a spot about portal reopenings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it, Dale. What were you gonna say?
While he's doing that, I am going to try and coax her out of the the big tube of possible incineration.
Her being Naria.
Yes, Narya.
Okay.
There is in fact incineration options.
You pull the lever that reads incineration by mistake.
I like to imagine
Oops.
Saltbrook like reading the book and without taking his eyes off of it, he's like, "You do know that those pillars have incineration options, right?" Might wanna get out of there.
Thank you,
Might wanna get out of
Saltbrook.
there.
I'm sorry, you pulled the illicit lever. You are now going to be a mind flayer, sorry.
Mm,
So,
Nadia, you see,
Narya.
you see this man, essentially attempting to coax you out of your pillar.
Well, no, I'm not going to move forward because that's probably going to, make her panic more.
It
But
wasn't canon. It was just.
oh,
for the
sorry,
roleplay.
sorry. I know. I was like, well, Narya, I don't mean to intrude, but it's probably not wise for you to stay there.
You're right.
Yeah. Seeing that and just like pointing to the other tubes that have like incinerated bits and bobs in them, it's like, wouldn't want that to happen to you.
Thank you, much appreciated.
Yeah. Thank you, Deucey.
Thank you, Pussy? Deucey? Sorry, I'm not sure if I remember correctly.
Deucey. I go by many names. Dale is also one of them. If you're having a hard time.
Okay, I see. Thanks for
Just shout a
letting me
name. Yeah, just shout a name. Chances are one of them will be mine.
Okay, I'll call you PP from now on.
Excellent. I just take that nonchalantly.
He doesn't skip a beat. The man is just like, yeah,
Yep.
sure, that works.
All right, perfect.
Naria, as you step out, you immediately make eye contact with another elf across the room.
I was gonna make a terrible joke. Anyway, never mind.
No, go on.
I was gonna be where all the high elves at.
There's one here,
Yep.
Yep.
and here's the wood elf.
I told you it was a terrible joke. Anyway, moving on.
So I see this elf having a panic attack.
Yeah.
An angry
It's
panic attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just like put my hand. It's like it's probably best if you don't talk to her right now. She's going through a lot. That's a Thilden, by the way.
Okay, good to know. So I feel really exhausted. Do you feel this weird energy too?
Yep.
No, but it's different. It feels like almost as if half of my magic is gone.
You can do magic.
Yes, I would show you, but I'm struggling to make even a single fireball right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And Grim keeps rummaging around the big table.
Yeah. Once you figure out how to do fireballs, they're a bit diminished down here.
Ethel.
Just ahead.
Grim looks
Nothing's
over.
diminished. Nothing that comes from me is ever diminished.
All right. Well, I gave you the warning.
Ethel, Grim looks over his shoulder towards you and is like, I could use some help. There's a very big table, and I'm sure we're gonna find something here. In fact, there's a whole other room we haven't been in yet.
Kind of like looks him up and down a second, says, "Fine, the other room then," and just kind of walks off.
All right. And Solbrook, he leans over to you and he whispers,
See, if I had asked her to come over here with me, she would have said no. But when I tell her to go somewhere else far away from me, she obliges. I'm starting to understand her.
No,
A bit
you're
of the
not.
old reversey psychology.
I'm starting to
Grim
under-
just invented for psychology.
I think I'm starting to understand women, Solbrook.
I'm just gonna shake my head. No, not yet. You're not.
Women.
Women.
Bitches be shopping.
Yeah, Grim just has a sexist arc now.
he's in the Shadowfell for too long.
Oh, can that be one of it? Can that be one of his echoes? He's just a playboy.
You
Meets
have,
Jimbro once, becomes sexist.
oh my god. Orchimedes'
True, though.
testosterone is just seeping into Grim.
He's the ultimate alpha male.
So, females, it's time for us to start cleaning the kitchen.
Excellent.
My god. That hurt to say with his voice.
Well, I see that Grim subscribed to the Andrew Tate school now, so.
Oh, you too.
I'm an alpha orc. I'm an alpha git.
Make me a sandwich!
Ethel, as you approach the doors to this other room, you notice that there seems to be a symbol on the door. And the symbol is the same one as the one in the middle.
And we established I don't know what it is. I don't think I even rolled any like investigation or history for like what's on the floor.
You may attempt history for it if you'd like.
Sure, alright. I know what that fucking symbol is. The world may never know. 14.
On a 14, Ethel, this is a very old memory for you. This is back when you were just about 8 years old. Your mom was still alive. You were a tiny little thing. And you remember running around the quarters of the Lord Commander, your father. And you remember seeing a dented, old, rusty helmet in a display case. Almost as if it was a trophy of war. And it bore a symbol, not the N and not the tentacles, or the swirls, I suppose, but just that symbol in the middle with the eye and this reverse Nike symbol. It's the negative Nike, but only use the first two symbols for negative and then say Nike.
Yeah, no,
I'm not gonna say it.
It's no, the motto for reverse Nike is "Don't do it."
Don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Stew it.
Do it. But Ethel, you recognize this to be an old enemy of Sylvania, at least. Or to have been an old enemy of Sylvania. In your time in the army, you never fought against anyone that bore this this symbol.
Yeah, alright. Alright. I'm sorry, I can't stop doing the talk like
I know, it's hilarious. All right.
yeah, alright. Did I even try to open the door yet? Or is it like locked, closed?
Well, there's a sigil
Any
on it.
incantation?
All you see is that
Yeah,
there's a
but, like-
sigil.
Okay. Can I open the door?
As you push the door, it begins to give way. And I think here's what I'm gonna have to do. I cannot turn the camera this way because these rooms are hidden and they're going to show up. So I'm going to make my color white and change the hidden zone to white. There we go.
There are some bookshelves in there.
In
Yep.
fact, I'm going to then deleted. As you open the doors, they swing open and you see this massive chair and these huge fucking bookshelves that go up like 5 or 6 of you. And down the way, you see what appears to be a desk.
What will you
check-
do?
Oh god. Check it out.
What do you check out first?
The desk. The old desk-a-rooney.
Dale and Saltbrook, Nadia and Orchimedes, you all hear these large metal doors creaking open. Good one. And from anywhere,
I'm sorry. I had to.
that's funny because it cut off. All I heard was.
You're gonna need some WD-40 on that.
Yeah, they should have covered that in basic.
Should have covered that in library.
Rod,
Yes,
I'd like to drink a health potion.
you're gonna drink a health potion.
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Full action, so full health, full healing for that.
Full health. Yeah, we just got a full health from a health potion.
Let's go.
What is the
Yummers.
amount for me, please?
It's 44 plus 4, which I believe is just 20.
So okay. There we go. It's a good thing you didn't
That
write
should be
down.
fine.
You didn't write down how much health you had last time.
Oh, I did.
So what's the number you think you're at?
My estimation is 76 full HP, 32 temp.
That's very funny.
Yeah, well, you said I was close, so
You were.
I'm
You're
trying to
not anymore.
I healed 20
Younger.
HP. That's not Sigma at all.
Uh,
Anyway, I assume you're capping. Continue on.
Okay, so you all hear it open. Would you like to follow them in? This goes for everyone.
I'll actually, you know what? I'm just gonna trail behind them, sneaky like, while everybody else is sort of distracted with Grim and Orchimedes and Saltbrook talking about women or whatever they were doing.
That was not canon.
I know. I'm kidding.
Yes, it
I'm
was.
kidding.
Yes, it was. I hate
It
women.
can be.
Yeah, it was.
Ithilden, are there books in there?
I'm not listening to whatever's happening in the other room.
Ithilden, do you see
Ow.
books?
I'll telepathically say yes. There's books.
Great. And he
Yells
turns around.
back in Elvish. Yes, there's fucking books in here, you moron. I need to learn some Elvish so I can.
Grim.
What's Elvish for Chrome Dome?
Oh my god. It would be metal bowl. I think that would be the best.
Yeah, metal bowl. Yeah.
Metal vessel.
Cooking pan.
Oh, you cooking Batman, get away!
Nadia, you hear an accent in Elvish that comes from the capital of Sylvania. Comes from Berun as well. When Ithilden speaks. It's a very, very strong accent.
She's from the south.
Well, she's from the capital. So,
Wait, that was a Filden joke? No one laughed.
I did inside. Don't worry.
Filden fought for the north, or I mean the south.
and Grim begins to...
Raskin.
My
The
God.
war of elfly aggression.
Alfraham Lincoln. He freed
The
the humans.
Keeblers wanted to take our state's rights away.
States right to what, motherfucker?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We don't talk about that.
That's the neat part.
We don't.
Any part.
We don't. Yeah, exactly.
Saltbrook, Nadia, and Orchimedes, would you like to follow them? Or will you stay back
Yes.
and keep searching here?
I'll follow, but keep the rest of the party in sight because I don't fully trust them yet.
Makes sense.
Good attitude to have.
Said the rogue.
What? Just saying. Okay, pal. First off.
I'm not actually a paladin, so.
You know,
What's a paladin? There we go. Just to make it clearer. Solbrook, are you going with
how
them?
romantic.
What?
Are you going with them?
I will.
Okay. As you all begin making your way into what appears to be a library, these shelves, sorry, not shells. That's not supposed to be that. Are massive. Absolutely gigantic. And Ethel, you approach the desk at the end. I just want you all to appreciate that I have placed every single tiny item in this map manually.
That's insane.
Good.
It's because I love
good
you
job.
all. So,
I love you too, Rod.
Wait, how many items are there?
each candle
Quite a
is
bit.
individual. Each book is individual. You can
Yo.
select them individually.
How long did that take you?
I spent the past
15 minutes.
2 days, I want to say.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know how many hours I did the last 2 days to
Dedication.
get it done.
Yeah,
Ethel,
I do that with
you realize that the top of the table is way too tall for you. You're gonna have to climb something.
That's big wooden chair for big boy.
Problem, not for me.
What will you climb?
Jimmy on the
Check the chair for sure.
like the leg of the table.
You don't want to. Okay. You climb on, and you're on top of the table, like a cat.
Yes.
Give me.
I lick my ass.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh boy. 15. Oof, that's a 5.
A 5.
Yeah.
Hmm. Oh, sorry, I'm munching on a delicious green apple.
Nom.
I'm surprised you couldn't hear it.
Crunch.
Kamazar, you are a blessing. Thank you for saying that. So, Ethel, with a 5, you see a lot on top of this. You don't even know where to begin. You get no clues of where to begin looking. But you may choose something to investigate. Every item on this table has a purpose. Some are useless, but they're all interactable.
We're gonna start with the glowing green book.
This book
Lift
right
up
here.
the candle.
That looks inconspicuous.
Ethel,
Lift up the other candle.
as you grab a hold of this book, you see that it is a spell book. It belonged to a warlock by the name of Frederick Docestis.
Doseki.
Dos Equis. The front page of this book seems to be drenched with blood.
Not very terrible.
And as you open it, it is pretty much just gibberish. You had heard of spellcasters encrypting their spell books before in order to prevent others from reading them, but you didn't expect it to be to this level. These aren't just letters, they're moving. This isn't a cipher. This is a magical encryption, essentially. Despite your best efforts, you are not the type of person that could read this or decipher it.
She just yells, Solbrook!
Yeah.
Get your ass in here!
Yes.
I'm already in the room. I walk over to Athilden.
You don't have to yell.
You don't have to yell. What do you need?
Fuck you both. I'll toss him the book.
I'll catch this book.
Oops.
Whoa.
Yoink.
Wait.
The book exploded.
No! Not the flag! Not the flag!
Aw.
Hey, that was a good flick. Oh my god!
Oh!
Grim,
Oh!
Grim fucking died.
Oh,
Grim takes Grim takes 3d6
Got hit
impact
in
damage.
the eye.
Sobruk,
That was so violent.
you receive what you can easily tell is a spellcaster's book.
I will
There's-
open the spellcaster's book.
As you open it, you see that it belonged to a warlock by the name of Frederick Docestis. And there, it's a very simple magical encryption. As a spellcaster, you know that without the proper keyword, you're never going to solve this.
You said it's simple encryption?
Yes,
Is it simple enough to brute force it?
you can try.
Hmm.
Roll a flat no. Roll an intelligence check for me.
Intelligence check, Carino, 13. It's a 13, Rod. I don't know if you heard me.
On a 13, you are able to do this, but this is going to take a while. This will take you roughly 10 minutes to crack.
Cracking it now.
Anything else you would like to check, Ethel?
I can go around and start looking. While they're looking at the desk, I'll go and look around and scan for the books on the bookshelves.
Go for it.
Okay. I'm assuming Investigate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do. So that is 5, 6, 7. So 17 total.
Okay. On a 17, Dale, you realize that there are books of so many different sizes in here that they cannot have come from the same collection. This is a trove that has been developed over hundreds of years.
We've got big books and itty bitty books.
I
And-
like big book. Bitty bitty book.
Itty bitty books. Mississippi books. Well, maybe not the Mississippi books.
Yeah, not the Mississippi
Anyway,
books.
Yeah, the
Those are drenched and all the ink is smudged.
no, who is it? Sisters of the Confederacy. Oh God, no! Put that away.
No.
What does
One,
what
history
does,
one
joke.
copy of
what does me
because of
eine
Windy-
camp means?
Oh no.
I'll tell you when you're golden.
Oh no.
It was written by a painter who got really angry.
Sounds like a cunt. Next.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But Dale, as you're investigating this area, you notice that a few of these books seem to not be reading books. These are notebooks. These are field notes and journals. And as you look at a few of them, some belong to a Woolgrith, and others belong to what appear to be random names.
Right. So, are the I also forgot that my passive my passive investigation is 22. But
That's fine.
do I? So the ones that are made by Woolgrove, are these more prominent? Are they more recent?
You notice that the ones written by Woolgrith are older, but not all of them. You see that they seem to increase in age. These have been written over the course of a very long time. Some are bound with leather, others are bound with just raw hide, others are bound with metal and wood. The oldest ones appear to be actually quite elegant.
Let's take a crack at the elegant ones then.
As you look at the elegant ones, you open them and you realize that they are dated. I gotta make the calculation here, sorry.
Just doing a little bit of mental math here.
That they're dated roughly 1400 years ago.
Ah, that's pretty old.
And yet these appear to be in pristine condition.
Okay. So I take like the nearest like ornate book and open it and see what's inside.
As you search inside, you see that the calligraphy is very good. This is definitely written by some sort of noble or wealthy individual.
The pages are like fresh and
No, pages are
Oh,
old.
okay.
These
old.
pages
I getcha.
are extremely old, and despite the pristine appearance of the cover, these pages are nearly falling apart. It's a miracle they survived this long.
Just gingerly flip the page one at a time.
You now have no soul, and you are a redhead. Just kidding.
Well, yeah. I mean, I can just do that. Well, joke's on you. I don't have a soul to begin with.
As you turn the page, Dale, I am going to need a wisdom saving throw.
You got it. Oh, that's the one I'm not good at. Oh no. Why couldn't it be charisma? Dang it. Alright, so that is 17, 18.
Okay. On an 18, you open the page, and the first thing you see is a highly graphic illustration of a dissected, still living elf.
Ooh.
Dissected specifically to be left alive during the operation.
Oh man. Oh jeez, if I had will points, I'd probably be subtracting a few right about now.
Sanity damage.
Yeah, I'm taking sanity damage from this one. Yeah, I just immediately close the book after that. It's like, okay.
What did you find? Nothing.
Yeah.
Not important.
Yeah, not important.
What'd you find? Porn? What?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be less weird, but it was more weird. Sorry.
Coprophilia.
Brother,
What is
It's
that,
from
brother?
what we do in the shadows.
Yeah.
I have something very exciting to share with you. Coprophilia. No, in fact, coprophilia.
Coprophilia.
He stops
still
for a
need to-
moment
I've
and he
never-
looks back. Coprophilia.
I've never actually seen What We Do in the Shadows. I've only seen clips, and I really want to see it.
Fantastic show.
I've heard it was a really good show and movie.
I
kind
want
of thing.
gay. Gay is in. Gay is hot. Gay it's gonna be.
Yeah. Anyway, is there any other things of note that won't give me sanity damage?
Well, as you investigate these journals, Dale,
Mhm.
you notice that as the date becomes closer to present day in 1495,
Mhm.
the writing loses its quality. You can very easily tell that this is the same person's writing, but the handwriting slowly decays into a scrawl.
It's like a doctor's prescription handwriting, right?
Worse, it's almost as if
Oh God.
someone was like, instead of like, let's say like this is the doctor stuff, instead of doing that, they're doing this.
Okay, sweet. So my handwriting, awesome. Good to know. Who sketches? Dale just like immediately was like, who sketches a letter?
Wow, they really wanted to get it right, huh?
This is either the work of a perfectionist or an insane person, and right now the line is starting to blur.
In the meantime, Orchimedes, Naria, Saltbrook. Well, Saltbrook is still deciphering. Orchimedes and Naria, what would you like to do in this library?
I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta go piss in Dale's cup real quick.
Roll a dexterity check.
Not 20.
I would like to look around to see if there's anything of interest.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna go pee in Dale's cup real quick. 1 second.
It's all good.
Brace for.
Okay, there we go.
Someone's hydrated.
That is a very good stream.
I don't like the way you said that.
Good.
I went on YouTube and I put on like filling a cup with water sound effect for it. And when you said that, I just wanted to put up fire hose sound effect.
Oh shit.
It just goes on for 30 seconds. Jeez.
I think Rod just caught my fucking stream.
Anyway, Orchimedes, as you begin making your way through the halls of this library, your eyes immediately are caught by a book of demonology.
Mm-hmm.
And not just any book. You have heard from your forefathers about this series of books. And you didn't think that they actually existed. In fact, the last person in your lineage to believe that these books existed was like 6 generations ago.
Okay.
And one of them seems to be sitting right in front of you.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I'll look at it.
As you approach to take a look, you notice the writing on its spine. And it says Necronomicon. Volume 1.
Necrophilia.
Copophilia.
Oh my god. You know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna start having a naughty roll. Every time that someone says something completely insane, I'm gonna have you roll on a D100 table filled with very funny effects.
Yeah, either me or Czar are gonna die first. So
Hold on, I have a reaction image for this. Hold on.
Skill issue.
You know what, Czar? You know what? Roll a flat D20 for me.
I've got a reaction for this. Hold on.
You're going to take 8d6 billion silly damage.
There we go. That's my new reaction.
Roll a D20
Excellent.
for me.
I'm not doing that, Rod.
Roll a D20.
Do it.
I don't want to.
Funny.
Do it.
Trust
Come
me.
on.
Trust me.
Do it.
Do it.
Trust me. Trust the DM. Trust the DM. Not 20. Suck my nuts.
Yeah. Who's more trustworthy, the DM or Dale?
The
Okay,
DM.
choose a
Can you
number.
trust
Choose
more?
a number from 1 to 100.
100. Suck my nuts.
Shit, they forgot to add after 79. God damn it.
You win this round.
You son, boy.
Okay, 1 to 78.
100. Suck my nuts.
God damn it. Fuck you. Fuck you.
You're no fun.
Fine, if you're not gonna choose, I'm gonna choose for you.
How dare you?
I'm
Denied.
choosing 69.
Hey
That's
yo.
nice.
Hey yo.
You suddenly
7 minutes.
you suddenly speak like a pirate for no apparent reason. You wish you had a parrot familiar
No,
For the-
I don't think I will.
for the next 5 minutes.
Yar, it's me, Josiah Saltbrook.
Yar, look upon me, eye patch. I may not have a parrot, but I do have me daughter. Oh my god, Solbrook's just a pirate.
That's weird. That's
We're just
weird.
realizing
Anyway.
that.
Anyway, you look at the book and it says Necronomicon on the spine.
Mhm.
However, it is hot to the
Mhm.
touch.
Nice.
There seems to be a casing of dark energy that surrounds it, making it impossible to open.
Okay. What are my options with that?
You can try nonetheless. You can ask another member of the party for help, or you can pocket the book and try to figure out what to do with it at a later time. Or you could just leave it.
I'm really good at helping. BT dubs.
I'm gonna put it in my pocket for now.
Okay.
What could go wrong?
Make
You
sure
are now
to.
encumbered.
Explodes in your pocket.
You have activated my trap card.
Book! You've activated my trap card. The Texas educational system.
The fitness gram pacer test. Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless.
Ugh.
Bless Bahamut.
Our only cleric is gone. No one can bless me.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I mean,
Actually-
I can try.
Oh, you're a paladin. You have bless. Hamazar is the only one that can bless me here. Solbrook, you don't have bless, I think.
I do not.
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, I
wait, I don't have
probably
that.
pre-
I cannot.
Oh,
I
there
probably
we go.
pretended to
bane
be
you,
the
though.
clergyman.
Ugh. All right. Kamazar, that is what you find.
Cool. Yup.
Nadia, is there anything you would like to do?
Yep. So I would like to explore as well and browse through the books.
Give me an investigation check, please.
Quick question: do I need to chuck that actually in my inventory? And
You don't have to.
character sheet.
It would be good if you did, just to keep
It
track
would
of the things
behoove
you
you.
do. Yes.
Okay.
It would behoove you to do it.
Make a note.
Yeah.
Like I made a note of the Ducey name.
Yeah,
What's your name
you
again?
don't have
Lucy?
to take note of that. Doozy.
Ducey.
Not the dusk.
I'm shitsing.
What?
gonna
Sorry.
brown.
Investigation was
Yes,
that?
please.
17.
On a 17, you are going to find some magic scrolls.
Ooh.
Let me figure out exactly what it is you find. 1 second. You're going to find a spell of... Well, sorry, a scroll. Come on.
A scroll of gooning.
Gooning and
Scrolls.
edging.
What the
You are
sigma?
going to find... Fucka!
Fuck you.
Wick.
Fucka!
Please don't tell me it's Fireball.
No, it's...
Fireball.
Okay, you
I didn't.
find the following spell scrolls. You find 10 scrolls, actually.
Jesus Christ.
It's a trove. Welcome to a
This is-
treasure room.
This is treasure in my mind.
You find a
Treasure
spell
room.
of arcane lock.
Who turned lock into an arcane being? What the hell?
What are you talking about? I'm right here.
No, don't turn me into marketable plushies.
Nah.
You find a spell of commune. Not commune, commune.
Hmm.
Find a
Still
spell
calm.
of
Everyone white.
1d100 leftists appear to protect you. You find
No.
a spell scroll of counterspell, of fireball, of hex.
Oh, god damn it.
Listen, you can give it to someone else. You don't have to keep it. Of hex.
Yep.
You find one of major image, pass without trace, ray of frost, silence, and stone skin. Those are the spell scrolls you find.
That's insane.
It's a good haul.
Am I done decrypting this?
Yes, you are.
Lovely.
Saltbrook, as you decrypt that, you are actually going to find that the book belonged to a charlatan. This was no spellcaster, but this was a person armed with a lot of spell scrolls. You are going to find the following spells in scroll format: Dominate Person, Expeditious Retreat, Identify, Illusory Script, Scorching Ray, Teleportation Circle, and Vicious Mockery.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that one.
He's been so excited.
Vicious mockery. That's fucking funny.
And finally, you're going to find a last spell hidden right in the middle of the book called Globe of Invulnerability.
I hope you wrote these down somewhere. I've been trying to get them like into my inventory, but I cannot find them for the life of me.
Just write them in your notes.
Notes.
And where does it go? That's right, the note hole.
The square circle.
The square hole. Oh god.
Oh no.
Please no.
I do love that
can
she's
you-
gotten more unhinged.
Can you list that again for me?
Yeah.
It gives me a random list every time.
Oh dear.
Okay, take
Well, I know I have
Globe-
vicious cockery.
Vicious Mockery, Globe of Invulnerability. I'm gonna give you another list.
All right.
I made it specifically for this, so it gives me random lists to give you guys. You get Conjure Minor Elementals, Dissonant Whispers, Expeditious Retreat, Identify, Magic Circle, and Pass Without Trace. Did you know that that's actually a Mexican spell?
Pass without trace.
Yeah, because Juan
I have to-
counts the one, two, and then he disappears without a trace.
Yeah, nice.
So, I
Yeah, I
have
usually have
vicious.
to do that.
Alright, I have vicious cockery, Gloob of Invul, Configure Minor Fey, Dissidence Among Us, Run Away, Identify, Magic Circle,
Run
Pass
Away.
with a Trace.
Yes.
Close enough.
Cool.
Do you close the book?
I'm gonna close it, but I'm gonna hold on to it.
Okay. As you close it, it unfortunately dissolves into ash.
It
Ethel.
didn't have any useful information.
The useful information was on my side. Sorry.
What you doing?
I'm glad I have vicious cockery.
Ethel, what will you look at next?
Well, I think we'd go for other glowing books.
For the other growing books?
Yeah. And then
Okay.
fuck, I want some Scrolls Guide.
As you grab a hold of it, it seems to be different from the previous one.
Alright. How so?
It only has a regular lock on its what do you call this part of the book? You who know books so well, this part right here.
The spine?
No, the spine is the other side.
The cover.
Oh, okay.
That part right there. The opposite of the spine. The belly?
See,
Yes, it's Whittle Belly Welly.
Okay. There is a lock on this little widow belly welly.
Is there a key on the desk?
What?
Is there a key on the desk?
You can't see any keys, but it's
Okay.
just a regular lock.
Yeah, try to pick the lock.
You gonna pick it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand for me.
You're right. It's a fucking 21.
Yeah, you do it. You're through.
Sweet. I open it up and see what's in that bad boy. I
As
crack
you
it open like a cold one.
what?
Crack it open
Sorry.
like a cold one.
Oh.
The boys.
As you open it up, you realize that this is. Let me take a look here. What I wrote for that. That book is important. Come on now. Be nice.
No.
No. No. No.
Double no.
Double nay.
What are you, some sort of horse?
Nay. As you hold on. Is that what it is? Uh-huh. Gotcha. Okay. I'm just making sure that this does exactly what I thought it did, because otherwise it's gonna be an issue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a book called Philip's Draconiforma. A book on shape-shifting with an emphasis on dragons.
Okay.
Interesting.
While you have this book, you have proficiency in the lore of dragons. If you already had proficiency, you now have expertise.
Oh, sick.
And the knowledge of a protracted 1d6 month-long ritual to turn a non-draconian humanoid into some sort of draconian, gaining a fiery breath or, and I quote, something. Perhaps combined with another book, you might learn to steal a dragon's form.
Alright, what's the other book that's on the table? Hmm?
It has, the book that you just opened has
Yeah.
etchings and notes. Speaking of a book called Forma Peluriana. Do you want me to spell that for you? So you can write it in your notes. You are writing in your notes, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Alright, notes app. Yeah, okay. Spell it out, buddy.
So the first one is called Philips's Draconiforma. And then the other
Guaranteed
book,
to turn you into a dragon, probably.
and then the
Notice
next
how you didn't spell that.
I wasn't done. God. You can spell Philip, right? Wow, you're halfway there. So Draconiforma.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Philip's Draconium, got it.
And the next one. I love how people that don't know our type of humor would think that we're actually fighting.
I don't think anyone actually would. I gotta be honest. At least not about that.
I don't know. It sounds fake. Forma
Gaslight.
She's gaslighting me right now.
Gaslight gatekeep.
Shut up. We're the only ones
Gross.
that can gaslight each other. Forma Peluriana. It's Forma. And then Pelluriana.
Pellur.
Pelluriana.
Okay.
Forma Peluriana. There
Nice.
scrawlings and notes on the pages of this book that speak of this tome. And in big bold letters circled like exposition on a bad movie, it says, "Able to steal a dragon's form?" ? Just like A Quiet Place, where they circle weakness ?
That is so funny to me.
Fucking hate that shit. But we're doing it here, and it's actually funny. All right.
Yeah, right.
Ethel, you hear the big stomping feet on Grim arriving,
His big stomper.
and he climbs on top of the chair. Oh man, it won't let me put him where I wanted. Just imagine
Dang
it. You
it.
guys are already doing it. And he tries to sit on the chair, and he's like, "It's a bit too big, isn't it? Like, maybe if the arms were a little lower." It's definitely too big. Wait a minute. And he climbs on top of the desk with you, and he tries to like shimmy his way around you over to this side of the desk. He does not fall, actually. Please, Grim.
Personal space.
1, personal space. 2, get out of my personal space.
You know, my personal
He-
space, please.
He bends over and grabs. My God, Grim.
Stop putting it.
Grim is bending over. What?
Yes,
Damn.
he's bending over, exposing his beautiful cheeks, his metal cheeks.
What?
Hey, yo.
It's finally the robot fucker episode.
You guys have no idea how long she's been waiting for that. Ethel, with your passive perception, you realize that Grim's cheeks are highly exposed to a possible unarmed attack with an open hand.
I rolled with smack his.
He bends over and pulls up these 2 items off of the table. And he holds them in his hand, and he says, "Do these look familiar to you?"
What are?
And he shows you these 2 capsules. You have seen these before, Ethel.
Like Warforged capsules?
Yes.
She grabs like the cylindrical looking one and she's like, these are like Slayers.
So, what? These are for Warforged.
Have we not already had this conversation with him?
I don't remember. If you
I think we
s-
did.
if
I
you
remember-
think so, then I'm gonna skip this.
Quick summary, because like
Right. So the quick summary is that the capsule upgrade system seems to be the type of thing that allowed. It's the thing that allowed Slayer to survive getting curb stomped by a Serarak that one time. Power word kill failed on him because of this. Yeah, it's a doozy.
well, it definitely worked. And then I stuck the capsule in him and it was an emergency reboot.
And so, yeah, that's what it is.
That's what it is. That's what it
So,
is, baby.
Where did the, and he looks over his shoulder and he sort of gets a little closer to you. Where do the capsules go?
Well, you see, Grim, when a mother and a father.
Ooh, no,
We'll
that's
tell
not
you,
what
we'll
I'm
tell
talking
you
about.
when. We'll tell you when you're older.
You'll learn when you're older, yeah.
I'm actually 9 years old. I'm very old.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I
how old?
turned 9 today.
I'm old
You
enough to
showing me
know.
your fingers, Bob? We're such stupid idiots.
Anyway, where do they go?
Well, Slayers was on his back, and she kind of like traces on his back, like where his was.
He recoils slightly at your touch.
Be a pussy. No, I shouldn't say
That's my
that.
no-no square.
That's my new square. It's very sensitive there. I'm like a bird.
In fact, you shouldn't be touching it unless you want to mate with me.
It's the robot fucker episode.
It's just because
Truly.
birds do that.
Not all birds, just parrots.
I know, it's just that you can't really touch that area. That is their no-no
No.
square.
For parrots.
For parrots, it's their body.
Yes.
Yeah. Corvids are totally fine. Also eagles.
The more you know.
Literally.
Trust me, I had to learn that the hard way.
As he's, oh my god.
Mm.
You stream for 5 years and they don't call you Yekten the streamer, but you arouse one parrot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grim sort of like, he opens his jacket and he tries to sort of like reach his spine, but he's too big. He can't do it. I don't know where these go.
Are there like, for lack of a better term, are there holes back there, like slots? Apart from the, the new things that are still bothering the hells out of me.
Yes? Question mark? I'm assuming there are if we're having
Yes.
this conversation.
There are.
Yeah.
His spine looks like this. I'm going to try and get the most anatomically correct thing I can here. It looks like this.
Wow, dude, you got a fucked up back.
Like that.
Scoliosis.
I have scoliosis.
You have scoliosis.
Oh gods, I've spent all my life sitting and carrying these ample bosom. I have severe scoliosis.
You see that on either side of his, what essentially be his scapulas, right?
My
Scapulas? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or the omoplata.
Shut up.
I know that because of jujitsu. On the omoplatas or the scapulas, you see that his heat sinks have developed fully. You, Ethel, see what they essentially look like. A small area of them protrudes out, and it gives the indication that it continues further in, like this. Do you see?
Yes, I see.
Okay. However, down his spine are 5 slots that seem to take either shape of these two. In fact, if you look closely, you'll notice that there is a square, but also there is a triangle like that.
Right, the triangle goes in the square hole.
Oh god, no. No, please. Alright, well, we're here. Might as well give it a shot, right?
We don't even know what these do. I'm not putting this in your bag.
Saltbrook!
Grim, let's give it here.
Alright.
I'm not everyone's guinea pig.
And Grim kneels in front of you.
As all men should. Even worth trying to give this a investigation to see like what it might do or if it has words on it.
You can absolutely do it.
Okay. Will self-destruct. All right.
Investigation roll. 13.
A 13. On a
Could be worse.
13, Ethel, you notice that it has words written in common on it.
All right.
However, this
No, you may not.
the dialect is that of Eberron.
Okay.
And it says, let me make sure.
They spell color with a U.
Oh my
the
God.
British.
The correct way
Saltbrook is
to spell.
British.
Oh, sorry, Jamie. Do not
What?
bring this into Dungeons & Dragons.
All right. It says storm forged capacitor.
Okay. Stormforged capacitor. Does that mean anything to you?
I mean, I'm Warforged. Stormforged. No idea.
Close enough. Welcome back, Stormforged.
Are you gonna...
Sure you want to do this?
Yes, I do. I'm very curious. Also, Slayer could do it. If he can do it, I can totally pull it off.
Yeah, but Slayer died. And his revived him. We don't know what this does.
And why was that a bad thing? He came back to life with it.
Alright. Goes
Listen.
put it in his fucking bag.
You may believe that this is a very bad idea, but it's my bad idea to make.
Yeah, right.
Don't think that's how that works.
No, it's definitely how that works.
I believe this to be a bad decision. Yeah, but it's mine to make.
Alright. Put it in this bitch's back.
As you slot the Stormforged capacitor onto the top of his spine, you see his body seize up, and there's a ripple that goes through his adaptive plating. The metal on his skin ripples almost as if it's made of liquid. You've never seen it do this before. And Grimm's eyes glow this powerful yellow until they shift blue. And as they shift to that blue glow, similar to what Hashmal had back in the day, he opens his mouth, but no voice comes out. All you see is this arcing electricity between his lower jaw and the rest of his head. And out of his eyes are protruding small arcs of electricity as well. Until he stops for a moment, breathing deeply, steam rising off of him.
Oh, wow. Oh, that feels amazing. Oh.
What do I look like? And the only change in him is that like there's no physical change in him. His eyes are back to his golden glow. In fact, this man has not changed at all. He changed temporarily, and now he's back to how he looked before.
How do I look? Is that like a difference? Like, what's happening?
No, you look like Grim.
Well, that's disappointing. All right, second one. Let's do it.
She goes to put it in the square hole.
Let me make sure. There we go. You see that on this other capsule, the cube.
The cube.
Thank you.
In the beginning, there was the cube. Sam Witwicky.
You see that it's written on it, Valor Heart capsule.
Repeat.
Sorry?
She repeats it to him.
Valorheart. I'm pretty sure there's a story with that name. During the beginning of the war. Oi, Saltbrook!
What?
When you were fighting in the Warforged back in Eberron, do you remember anyone being called the Valorheart?
History time.
Yes, give me a history check.
Do I get advantage?
Yes, you do.
Yippee. Yippee.
Damn, the highest I got was an Elven.
How much?
Elven.
I'll give you advantage because this is your backstory.
Okay.
Okay.
Elven ring.
Blow. Okay, well I got a 5, so 11's the highest.
Well, that's a pity.
Womp.
The name, you've heard the name, but you don't exactly know who it was. You are sure that it was a Warforged, though.
I'm certain it was a Warforged, but I can't say that the name rings too much of a bell.
I suppose I'll have to ask Slayer. Or my father. Wonder how he's doing. Anyway. Alright. Slot away.
All right, and she kind of very
She what?
hesitantly does it.
Call me, woman.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They're delicious.
No. Take it out. Okay, no, put it back in very slowly.
Slower.
Oh.
Slower.
Alright, I think I'm gonna need some oil.
Oh.
It's chafing a little bit.
Oh, it's stuck.
Oh my god.
No,
All right, moving on.
stop.
Rod, I need you to roll a flat d20 for me.
16, get fucked.
You go to gay baby jail.
Nice.
I'm already in gay jail, so.
Well, now you're in gay
Now
baby jail.
Baby jail.
You can join Charlie in gay baby jail, Rod.
Yes. As you slot the Valorheart capsule into Grim, you see an even bigger ripple. And he goes down to both knees. He puts his hands down on the table. This is a lot. And he doesn't need to breathe, but this man is like gasping. You just hear the metal creaking as he tries to do something to alleviate whatever it is that he's feeling.
Kind of like drops down with him and puts a hand on him like Grim.
I'm alright. I can take it. Give me a second here. Ugh.
That's what she said.
There's a lot here. I can't explain what it is, but
Meaties.
this is very, very strong. Whatever this is. Oh God.
I'll have what he's having.
I'll have what he's having.
Yep.
He's a big boy, you can take it.
Oh, comedians, not now.
I appreciate it, you best be, but not now.
Are we not doing phrasing?
I think the time for phrasing is over.
And Ethel, you see him just fucking drive his fist through the table, and it goes through the entire thing. And he pulls it back out, and he staggers back up. His eyes, like, I want you to imagine that it's like two fucking floodlights illuminating everything in this room, just sprouting from his eye sockets. And he clenches his fists, and you hear the creaking of his left hand. The wood creaks under the pressure of it. And then he relaxes. And as he relaxes, he looks at his body, and there's a big, weird, stupid grin on his face.
Oh wow. Do you have any idea what that did?
Hot and
When Hushmal, you've seen Hushmal with her wings, yes? You told me that she Indominus.
She nods.
I tried reaching it once, and I was unable to do it. Until Hushmal did it, it wasn't believed to be possible for a juggernaut to do it. A juggernaut like me. And I knew I was just out of reach of it. But now it feels possible. Thank you. Also, I found this, and he shows you the hand that went through the table. There was a drawer in there. Pulls out a bunch of papers. Here.
I fully imagine this to be like Ryan Reynolds-esque delivery.
What do you mean?
Hi,
know,
my
it's
name is
just-
Ryan Reynolds, and I'm Grimorian.
I was gonna say like how he just deadpans the words and it's supposed to be the funniest thing ever, but it sometimes is.
Oh, yes, by the way, there were papers inside. There was a drawer down there, actually.
I say, hey, yeah, by the way, I found these.
It's a bomb.
Pipe
There's a
bomb.
pipe bomb on the desk.
It's a pipe bomb!
Yay!
I love that everyone remembers that.
Let's
Oh,
say
Voldy mo. Oh, voldy mo.
Da-da-da.
Yeah. Naked time.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's where Goku's naked time comes from.
Yep.
Naked time. Okay.
Goku really liked being naked. Why?
Oh yeah. He had a thing for
Yeah.
being naked. And I
Well, I mean, he was.
I
He was
do
a
not
monkey
blame
at
him.
one point. So, yeah.
So if I had a body like that, I would.
Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
true.
I would live naked. Skill issue of everyone else.
Fair.
Peanuts.
Oh, I accidentally saved it with the fucking to exit full screen, press this.
No!
Ah, my immersion is broken.
I'm sorry. I broke the immersion. But let me So, this is what it says on the pages. It seems that there are two different handwritings between two different people. And it's almost as if these notes are responding to one another. The shape of the upgrade capsule fits perfectly into the Warforged spinal slots. Quantum entanglement, destabilization within a hyperdimensional flux capacitor? Maybe. Transcendent exoquantum oscillations at the subatomic superluminal threshold, love. Of course. Electrogravitational resonance manipulation via tachyon-induced quantum phase shifts. Indeed. Multidimensional transduction of pseudo-etheric energy through fractal space-time matrices, so long as we can control it. But how to isolate the electrokinetic resonant confinement of morphogenic field fluctuations? Quantum chromodynamic quark gluon plasma interconnectivity in a vacuum state would be my best guess. Aha. Nonlinear positronic neural network integration for hypersentient AI cognition into a mesomolecular hyperconduction of quantum vacuum energy in a Z-polarized state. Thank you, love. No, thank you, my darling.
Is it the same handwriting and initials as the
God,
papers?
this
that
is more. Yeah,
One
go
at a
ahead,
time,
go
one
ahead.
at a time.
Yeah.
Is it the same handwriting and initials and stuff as the papers that were in the office space back in Wyndburgh when Grim was unalive?
They are not. However, they seem to speak of similar things. Ethel, give me an intelligence check. You're going to be putting a couple of clues together.
Okay. Intelligence check. Where's my intelligence? I'm not very smart.
Can I actually help Ethildon with that?
You were not
Yeah, can
present.
you? Because
were
that was
not,
a 5.
Oh, yeah, no, that's right. I'm not.
yeah.
Fuck, never
Well,
mind.
you weren't present for that event, so you wouldn't
True.
have.
That's
That
fair.
was a 5?
I'm rerolling it.
All right, yeah. Put that inspiration to use.
Shut up.
Fuck you!
4.
This sounds very familiar.
Okay, so I'm not going to give you. I'm not going to help you, but I am going to tell you the initial clue, which is 1, these are different handwritings. 2, the writings you found are very similar in what they're talking about, but it is very clear that these writings are much more in-depth and seem to grasp Warforged much more than the other. In fact, the others could be considered laymen compared to this.
Okay, I could have sworn though it like went back and forth to like Jekyll and Hyde ghost.
No, that was a single person that wrote that.
Okay.
The writing continues.
I think you're gaslighting me, but
Check the VOD. Everybody check the VOD.
Chat, is this real?
Chat, is this real? Check the VOD. It says, I love your way with... fuck me. I love your way with names, love. I have the best inspiration right here with me, darling. And many types of capsules are explained. Storm-forged capacitor. This capsule harnesses the power of lightning, granting the Warforged the ability to call down electrical storms. The Warforged gain controls over lightning-based attacks, shocking and incapacitating enemies in combat. Valor Hard capsule. When installed, this capsule enhances the Warforged's combat abilities. It grants increased strength, speed, and precision, turning the Warforged into a formidable warrior on the battlefield. And many others are present. These will be available in the library for everyone to look at in your own time. That is a repeat, and it's not supposed to be here. Emergency rescue capsules. Once a Mark X reaches critical damage levels, this one-use capsule activates and disperses a quick-release mist of repairing nanites that recover the damaged Warforged back to full nominal capacity. And finally, greetings.
yeah.
I can't even read my own handwriting. Hold on. Aha! Greetings, brave Mark X Warforged. If you are seeing this hologram, it means you have found one of the precious pods containing the capsule upgrade system. I am Dr. Light Kenneth, and I am honored to address you. The capsule upgrade system is a testament to our dedication to leveling the playing field for all Warforged, ensuring that you, too, can shine in this ever-changing world. Within each capsule lies concentrated magic energy, purpose-built to imbue you with upgrades and enhancements. These capsules will grant you the strength and the abilities needed to stand firm against stronger adversaries. But remember, my dear creation, use this power wisely. These upgrades are meant to aid you in your journey, but they are not without limits. Use them wisely and sparingly, for their energy is not boundless. You are a remarkable being, crafted with precision and purpose. My beloved wife, Dr. Violet Kenneth, inspired the creation of this system with her boundless compassion and love for all sentient beings. As you use these upgrades, know that it is her spirit of empathy that guides your path. Though I am but a hologram now, my intentions are clear. To make you proud, just as I am proud of you. Your presence in this world fills me with hope and excitement for the future. Forge ahead, dear Mark X Warforged, and seize your destiny. Carry the legacy of the capsule upgrade system with honor and courage. Use it not only to better yourself, but to inspire others around you. May the magic within these capsules fuel your determination, and may you always remember that you are capable of greatness. Dr. Light Kenneth.
Rod,
Aw.
I swear to God, if I meet you in real life, I'm going to give you a swirly. I was actually screaming during all of that. Oh, really?
Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Did Rod
It's
rip off?
it's a reference. It's a goddamn reference.
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold on. Give me a second.
I'm actually screaming right now. I was internally screaming right at the name. I'm just like, oh god damn it.
I could hear you scoff. It was very funny. I should have played. Fuck. Where is it?
Oh fuck you, Rod. I love you so goddamn much.
And as
Anybody
you take a look,
who gets the reference, you get a free gifted sub. I will give somebody a gifted sub if they get the reference in chat.
there you go. And that goes for anyone here too.
Yes, true.
As you're both looking at these pages, Ethel, there is a very small light that appears over the pages. And you have seen this before. Motherfucker. Where is it? No, come on. I saved it. Come on, I had it. Oh my god, am I gonna have to fucking grab it again?
No. White cube.
Ha! I have it. I have it.
Excellente.
You see a
It's so-
very small.
Wait, are you guys referencing Astro Boy or some shit?
No.
All right.
Close.
Close.
Very close.
You see a very small image, almost like an illusion of a small man. And as you're reading these words, you notice that as you're like playing the words in your mind, the illusion is synced up to your inner monologue. And as you finish reading, it turns towards Grim, almost as if it's sentient. And it gives a very soft smile before disappearing.
Why have I never been told about these?
What did you say? Sorry, that was very quiet.
Why have I never been told about these? I had no idea they existed. My entire life, I was told that because I'm a Mark X, because I'm one of the last ones of each founding, that I'm inferior. This changes everything for me.
And we're going to end the session here.
Nice.
It has been 2 hours and 50 minutes. I know it's late for Kamazar and Lena. We're going to end it here. And we will be back here next Saturday. Same time. Same Wyndburgh place. Same Wyndburgh time.
Same Wyndburgh channel.
And if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
You think he knows?
God, this session has been just chock full of references, huh?
Yeah. Welcome to
That is what
Wyndburgh.
Rod does.
To be fair, I think that's what most of our campaigns are like. Just
Every
nothing but
campaign
references.
is that.
Every campaign is a reference.
You combine the
me-
DM's
Yes. kink,
their favorite media, and Lord of the Rings, and then you have it.
Yes.
So
DM's vaguely veiled.
DM did a really good, had really good world building. I wonder how it works. I don't know. Let me go ask him. The answer, my boy, is very simple. Plagiarism.
Plagiarism is the backbone of any campaign. Ask my friend. Obama was our DM. He said, "Wow, there's a lot of plagiarism here, but it's really good stuff. So I'm gonna take this and we'll use it for our campaign." I said,
oh my god.
"Why is it Trump?" I said, "It's Obama. You should know this by now."
What is your
And I
last
said-
name? I
I
need
said,
to
"Well,
know.
okay." I said, "Okay, Obama. That makes sense." And then I gave him my extremely useful human knight longsword character and said, "This is my character." I said, "Wow, Trump, you're very creative." I said, "Thank you."
I heard we're starting a new campaign, and I know it's level 4, but I'm bringing in a character from my previous one. He just so happens to be level 20. I hope it's not an issue.
I hope it's not an issue.
Tremendous.
I got a small loan.
Beautifully,
I got a small loan.
crafted character sheet.
I have a small loan of 1 million XP. Don't talk to me, please.
All right, everyone. Thank you for coming. Kamazar, Lena, you both were fantastic. I know it can be
Thank
intimidating
you.
at first. I know it can. There are moments where you have to figure out, like, oh fuck, do I speak here?
Oh yeah,
do I stay quiet?
Yeah. I'm
It
still floating,
happens,
so
and it takes time. Okay, no
Don't
stress.
want to get in like someone's moment, if you know what I mean.
Sure, sure. But that's the
Just-
thing. You
Yeah,
notice,
it's like
notice how you have how that's your natural instinct to do that. Everybody else has that too. So everyone wants to help each other shine. So don't worry about it. You are both
Yes.
doing fantastic.
Wrong, I'm the main character.
The buffoon is
my
flummoxed.
char-
The buffoon is flummoxed.
My character is actually designed to make people shine because I am support.
That is true.
Yes,
I'm here to be the
literally designed to do
DPS.
that.
I
Alright,
gotta
everyone.
say,
Oh, yeah.
when Saltbrook started to do the recap, I had to mute myself because I was like, I was
Cackling.
almost on the
Just-
floor.
Like giggling yourself
It
stupid,
was
yeah.
incredible.
Yeah,
And I said,
Zar,
"Wow, I'm funny." I knew that. Thank you very
Zar
much.
has a gift to speak like the most brain-rotted 12-year-old possible. I don't know how he does
How
it.
can I be funny
You're
like
just
you?
embarrassed.
Best laugh.
You have no Riz. You have no Gaiats. You refused to show me your Gaiat, and I said, "Wow, this guy has no Gaiat."
I was
Where is this
walking
guy
down
at?
the street and I saw Crooked Czar sticking out his gat for the Rizzler, and I said, "That's disgusting. You shouldn't do that." But he
And I
didn't
said,
listen.
"Wow, this guy's got no Riz. He's talking to me like he's somebody with a Gaiat.
He
He's just
says to
embarrassed
me-
that my
he
dump
says-
truck is bigger
He
than
says
his."
I don't have a Gaiat, and he knows that he's wrong. He knows that he's completely wrong. He's just stupid, and
Wrong.
his family knows it
Wrong.
too, and he tries to pretend that they
Wrong.
don't.
Wrong. I don't know where you get your facts from, but it's obviously not www.whatisayistrue.com.
He's
You're
a
an idiot,
Sonic
sir.
fan. He's a Sonic fan, and he thinks
Rod,
the
when I
first look
told
for the
Rod-
Sonic
when I
movie looks
told
good.
Rod-
And I've heard many
What I
people
said,
talking about
He
this.
doesn't
up.
even know the
My
lyrics
Little
to
Pony.
Live and Learn,
Wrong.
or
wrong,
to All of Me from the
Wrong.
Shadow the Hedgehog video game for the
Wrong.
GameCube.
Wrong. What you don't understand is that when I said, "Hey Rod, how are you today?" Did you know about that one time the Sonic community put a bunch of money in the economy and made it go up? And I said, "Wow, Rod, you have to look up Sonic inflation," and he did, and he got bamboozled. He's not very intelligent. And I said, "Wow, this guy's dumb."
Lying Crooked Czar telling lies as per usual. We're used to it, folks, aren't we? We're used
Guys,
to it.
which one do I shoot?
If you have a gun and 2 bullets, you should probably explode into a
which
small
one do I
cube and
shoot?
become a Tesseract.
Which one is the lesser evil? Which one do I shoot? Which one do I vote for?
I said, "Why do you vote for me?"
Well, I can't find any flaw in that logic.
I'm
As
happy to
usual.
inform that this entire thing is still in the. We're still live, by the way.
Yeah,
We're just
I
in the
know.
stream ending screen.
Nobody
Oh,
guessed in the chat
let me.
either.
Okay, so this is technically it's not a spoiler because you guys are gonna pass by it and it
We're
doesn't
gonna
really
die.
matter. It's just
Okay.
I've been so hard at work on this. That
Oh
holy
my god!
fucking shit.
Ah!
Wait for it. It'll take a while.
I just rolled 1,500 D100s.
Good job.
I would do that.
Someone at like Wizards
Someone
of the
has
Coast
some-
is just having a
free
panic attack
RAM.
right now.
So each one of these
The
objects
servers
were
are
painstakingly placed manually and then locked into
Well,
place.
well, you are.
Hey, wait a minute! I remember this. I think. No,
Yeah,
it's not.
you guys have been through here. It's just that time has
yes.
passed.
Did you build
Oh,
this?
Yes, I built these individually with each of the pieces.
You are insane.
I love my players very much.
That is so cute.
Aw.
I
I said,
also-
"Wow, I just rolled 300 d20s."
Oh god, I have access to the tokens. I can move them. Oh no.
Yeah,
You should not be giving me this power.
The soldiers are movable. Everything else is
It's still calculating my roll.
Oh, he's trying to kill his ram.
Yeah.
He's not trying to kill his ram. He's trying to kill Wizards of the Coast's ram.
Yep.
In fact,
Just
look,
crash the server.
This
Just burn
is
it
how
all
we
down.
win. DOS.
and the little assembly area even
Still
has
waiting.
like little depots for the
Aw.
equipment and missives and notice boards for the soldiers because this is unfamiliar territory for the coalition. So, you know.
Man
And then-
built a Skyrim map and thought we wouldn't notice.
Oh, speaking of Skyrim, do you recognize these?
Give me 1 second. Hold on. Huh?
Huh?
Charlie, come here.
Huh?
Come here. Charlie. Okay, what am I looking at?
Do you recognize these
What am I looking
buildings?
at? Yeah.
I just realized D100s is 2 dice each, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Commissar.
crashed the website. It just crashed.
God. Good job.
Oh my god.
So I love adding little details to my dioramas. And so if you look closely, there's like different types of trunks and little like little things for the soldiers. You can see them wandering in between and how they brought everything here and whatnot. And the same goes over here. All of their positions are specific in order to, as like proper strategy and whatnot. Coalition being more aggressive, they have forward scouts keeping an eye. Federation being more defensive, they actually built defenses instead of using whatever was available. Federation, like, because it's closer to their centers of commerce, they can actually bring full stalls filled with equipment and food and whatnot. They also have siege engines. So the differences between the two sides is something I try to show through the decoration and how things look and function. So that's the level of detail that I try to put into this stuff. I find that
And we love you
by
for it,
doing
man.
that, you all have a lot more fun because it feels more
Thank you,
alive.
Roland.
Thank you, Rodamish.
There's
This
even a
is so
broken
Now,
one.
okay, wait. I have a question. Now that we have actual British among our company, does anyone
British,
find it
where?
Yeah, I know. Get
It's
him.
Gamazar.
Wait, I'm British?
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck!
Right.
we find it
I'm
offensive
so sorry,
he's,
Commissar.
he's actually
Alright.
finished.
Oh, crikey.
Oh god, I never heard them say that.
All right. Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.